Привет, братец. Hello, my friend. Armavski Karol. Armenian King. Так. Thank you, bro. Oguzan Kyoto. Armavski Karol вернулся. Примаворек. Այսօր մեր հյուրը կոմոն է։ Արա մորցա բանին մցնում եմ արա անտերին կարմիր ստացա։ Ո՞վ է կարմիր ստացա արա։ Արա մոտ կնդրած դուս կարմիր ստացա, ես չեմ հիշում։
Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. The peerless Didier Drogba, just a standout hero to so many.
One of Africa's finest and a huge reputation for being a big game player.
Big games, 9 goals in 9 cup finals during his time in London. By any measure, those are pretty special numbers.
Why he's very
Why?
much adored.
Ishla pasta bacela.
Well, they could break here, looking to play him in. Pressing high and with purpose. Goulet. Played out wide. Kajolu. And it's Neymar. Neymar will not... He's having a pop!
Ora
It's
brate.
loose and there's a race for the ball. He's in a good position here. Kajolu.
Ora lastanda
It's
yara.
deflected behind for
Ora
a
boş
corner.
bırnet ara.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Drogba.
İyi.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He is through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Neymar. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Neymar. Van Basten charging forward, the ball at his feet.
Para!
Not the most accurate pass. First quarter of an hour gone. And that's a really buccaneering run he's making. And he's managed to get free. Towering header!
Palestina yara.
Oh, gets it clear. And
Yeah.
he's intervened well there. So a third of the match, or
Right,
about
quick.
gone, and we still await the first goal. No way through. Schlotterbeck cuts out the pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Palestina yara.
Cafu is there to clear. And he's only too happy to take that back. Great vision. And then there's the
Ora
shot.
na yura kapım bana.
Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Kukçu. Dani Olmo
Arasız
providing
bançkara.
an outlet on that flank. Neymar. Now it's Aubameyang.
Palestina
Good
yara.
defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Drogba. It's a threatening ball.
Yeah. Ara kup.
And Aubameyang!
Orada işkan golcü matap. Çay kesban.
Van Basten with the clearance. And it's Kimmich.
Como definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Como have their second corner now.
Göre ne uğraş abi.
Stitch defending, but that'll do. It'll be a throw-in.
Ara.
And he was quick to react. Now it's Drogba.
Vay.
There's a fine and a chance.
Allah vara.
He's scored.
Ne işkan gol çıkapıyor vara.
His position was perfect. The invitation was there for him,
Phew.
and his response absolutely clinical.
Some
Jonathan,
great movement
orası
here,
sana
and
ne
the
işkan
pass
gol
was perfect.
çıkapıyor vara.
All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Como have penetrated for the first time.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough, though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
So much time and space here.
Ara kvazi. Ne
Well, he got
kadar.
rid because he was under pressure.
Neymar. Oh, now here's
Ala
an
ne uğraş
interesting
Ali ara.
matchup.
Ara la vara da.
Kukçu.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal.
Vay
To
ara.
apply.
Half-time getting close now. Neymar. And it's Kadiolu.
Ne vay orası ara.
He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one.
Orası bançka. Ne iş kavram karım ara. Orası ara vara.
It's an inviting looking ball, that.
Vay. Alastera.
Oh, he's big.
İyi.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Goulet is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Oray
And for the
Kezban.
first half, that is that. It's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
Ո, քեզ խաղ։
Barcelona finding themselves behind by just one goal.
Իրեք ուդարներով մեկ դրանք։
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat.
Then
The supporters
it's
have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Barcelona really need to bring up their intensity and
Well,
really
look
watch
what
it too, Peter. Just
cut
looked
all
at
this
a
around
step
top,
too
yeah.
slow on everything.
That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Aubameyang.
Ապերը դու շարես դու արա։
Aubameyang
Հələ ստենա
unable to
յարա։
make it happen for all his good intentions. Pele, and that pass just didn't quite work.
Վայ, օրս։ Արա ստես բան։
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Լստեն ինչ պասա։ Արա լստենա է կարա մորս
Great
արա։
ball, and he's in here. He's had a
Ո,
shot.
քեզի բան արա։
It's in. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And
Oh,
a trademark
sorry,
move
Bastille.
ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it
Սաղ իրաց
when it's
կողմից են
applied
խաղում,
like that.
ֆուտբոլիստները հետ, նայ չի վերցնում, ոչ մի գնդակ։
Kobe
Հələ նայ արա, մորս
doing
սարև
very
արա։
nicely, thank you. And the shot! And he couldn't finish.
This is turning into a repeat offenders affair. The keepers won't be complaining though.
Սորով որ ինչ էր, ինչ էր։ Որը խիասենց էլ լմախբեր չեմ հասկանում։
Kadiolu. The message is clear, none shall pass. Searching
Oh, that's
pass is
foul.
played there. In towards the back stick.
Կողքի մի հատ է կողքի,
Oh,
ապրե։
great! It's not a
Հələ նայ ուրա տվե, օրս
This
սարը,
time,
հատ նայ
surely.
կապտը։
Yes! It's all becoming so easy. Complete awareness. He understood
Որը
what was
խփեց
needed
մտավա։
and he executed it smoothly.
Yeah, it's simply tragic defending when a renowned finisher is ignored. It's how he built his reputation.
Como find a
Հələ
position
նայ արա։
of strength
Արա
now.
քուր
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Aubameyang
Որը սնզբան է։
deftly away.
Սարը սնզբան է շնես։ Արա ինչ անում արա մոր։
That's the throw. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. He's got away. This looks promising. Pele!
Ay օրս սարը արա։ Արա։ Հələ ստենա յարա։
Drogba could move up a gear here.
Հələ նայ արա, օրս սարը արա։
Kukçu going like a man possessed at the moment. Oh, good effort! Caught offside that time.
Որայ քեզ բան 3-0 արա, լավ արա, ամոթ արա։ Ինչ խայտարակություններ արա։ Տաշես դու սարը ես։
They get a throw in.
Քեզ խայտարակություն արա։
Kimmich. Kimmich. Good purple. He's having a hit!
Քեզ չու կան։
And he's done very well to deal with it.
Jimmy
Probably
probably should have taken a breath and looked for runs.
Բաբշի չի
Has to
դիքսրի
keep your head
խաղայ
up from time to
սիարա։
time, Peter.
Բանա գնացին գավ մոտը խաղցողս չի
To go
հետո մարա։
back here. Kukçu! And the keeper has done enough. top stop.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
So their fourth corner of the game. Chance! And with the goal at his mercy, a dreadful miss.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
Into the last quarter of an hour. Neymar, he has found the way through. And that has sent him spiraling. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. And this is Drogba. Now it's McAllister. McAllister gets his head on it!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And no surprise, that's a booking. Pass somewhat off target. Threads one in. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? It's Drogba! And a neat finish! This day becomes absolutely perfect, utterly ideal. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Como are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. And this is Van Basten. Now it's some It's a pretty loose pass. Neymar, and he's had it nicked away. Nicely shaped ball. Neymar. Kajolu. Rijkaard. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, what goes through a player's head at times like that is a mystery to me.
Habrá 5 minutos de descuento.
Now that was quite some save. It's their second corner of the game. Pele with the Neymar! Just seeing the board now, it's going to be 5 extra minutes. Looking for options for movement. Rijkaard. And here's Van Basten. And the referee brings it to a close. Barcelona cannot spin this any other way. They came up against opponents who were thrilling, at times unplayable, who simply brushed them off.
Neymar-Zinho ո՞րն ախպեր։ Bro smart assist off please։ Ապեր անջտած է, իմ smart assist չկա։ Ես չգիտեմ էլ էդի ոնց են խաղում այդ smart assist-ով, ապեր, вообще։ Վայ, հորս սարով հետ գնաց։ Ատուրիդ ես գիտեմ ոնց են խաղում, ապեր smart assist-ով։
So bring it on, hype, expectation, emotion, the game yet to kick off, the excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Bullets. Tries to pass it through. Now it's Messi. He's got away with one there.
Առաջում երկրորդն ապենես մղպա ապել հավայ խաղով բռնես կրեց այո։ Օրը սարը խաչի խաղցուց կրեց ապել։
And now they can spring out of defence.
Չեմ ջոգում ինչ են անում, ապշի չեմ հասկանում։ Արա ուր է տալի արա, ուր է տալի։
Forward. The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
What a long way,
quickly onto that, and that is that. Messi. He's taking on the lot of them. A lot of space ahead of him. The defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last. How do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, he's just about unbeatable in every department, Peter. He's strong, he's quick, he's totally dominant in the air, and what's more, he seems to really love a tussle. His passing's good too, and he never seems to lose it in important areas. I'd expect this team to notch up a lot of clean sheets with him on board.
I wonder whether that has anything to do with you being a defender once upon a time, Jim. Van Dijk calmly anticipates. Cannavaro. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Lenayara.
Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. That has not gone well. Pele.
Why? What a start,
and that's going to be a booking. What pass isn't the
Չարանդավ
best?
արա։
Snyder, Bell, brilliantly cut out. That is a jarring
Հələ
tackle.
նայ արա ուրա կստաշում
Apparently
արա։
nothing wrong with it.
Հələ ստե ոնց է հասցնում։
And here's
Հələ նայ
Bell.
արալավ արա։
Neymar does really well to win the ball there. Rijkaard is always scanning the pitch for targets. And it's Snyder. Snyder. Oh, this is a very good run. Kadiolu defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Արա վազայ կու։ Կայնավ արա ջոգի։
Now, can they get him away? That's very neat.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Goulet. Goulet making good progress on the right-hand side. Van Basten! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. He made it happen. Squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Արա take off.
Now then, the ball's come loose. Barcelona are one up and looking surprisingly
Արա ախտր
comfortable.
չեմ հասկանում ոնց է
Well, it's a
գնդակը
move
գալի
of great
վերցնում։
promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's shifting through the gears here. He's had a shot!
Արա
And yes, it's there! They're level in a trice!
ֆիլմի ապ։
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
Հələ նայ
It's
արա։
beautiful poise.
What?
I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that.
Հələ նայ ուրա տալի արա։
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of
Boy,
fairly
what a
equal
start, eh?
standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Aubameyang picks it up out wide. Oh, such a clever touch. Chance!
Արա լավ արա դու ես խփում արա։
Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Chiellini. Oh, easy pickings there. And he welcomes it in. Oh, good ball. Has to go back. And a chance!
Հələ նայ արա։
Oh,
Ay
that is a
kes
fair
ban.
try.
Աչի վրա
And
էլ
it's
է։
half-time. A thrilling end to the half there, one that very nearly changed the complexion of this game completely. So, nothing in it, Jim. What do you think?
Well, it's been a decent game so far, Peter, although I think in the next 45 minutes we could do with the ball being moved around quicker with a view to trying to entice their opponents out of position. I don't think there'll be a mad rush to do that just yet.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time.
Աչի վրա էլ է արա։ Ոնց ու դարար ես դու սպրտել։ Գիժեն արա սրանք արա։ Ոնց գոլ խփես լավ։ Մտնես գոլի մեջ։ Ay kes çatlaklıçım. Թռա վարա։ Գժանոց է, արա ով է կարմի ստացե ախպեր ու ես դրան բերել եմ։ Ով է ստացե, սլկայնի։ Ջերարդը։ Հա, արիլը դու հելի Օբամեյանգ ես, ինչ ես։ Գժանոցը արա։ Մատի արա խաղա շուտարալ է։ Թիմ ուներ։ Գազդան թիմ ուներ, հա։
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Now then, this man really is a legend, perhaps the legend, a revolutionary, the father of a philosophy. He is, of course, Jim, Johan Cruyff.
We'd have no total football without...
It's Neymar! Goal! Barcelona!
Գրավի։
Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. Neymar. Gerrard.
Արա լավ էլի։ Արա լավ արա։
Cruyff. Oh, sweet feet. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Great ball, and he's in here. Barcelona leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. That has been cut short. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. And this is Messi. Goulet.
Արա լմբը կարը չարի այն։
Gerrard. Neymar giving
Italy
the lift of his goal. Pele. And it's Belletti. Now that looks a decent ball. Neymar's bullish header!
Արա պտի։
It's hit the upright. Walker can clear it away. Oh, that's
Արա
ambitious.
ո՞նց չմտավ արա։
Gave it a go, but off
Արա
target.
լավ
Well,
արա։
he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Cruyff, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
Արա էս ինչ արեց արա, մի ամիտ մատս կպավ։
Out for a throw. Drogba. Gerrard. Barcelona already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. And it's Neymar. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. To Gerrard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Goes for a
Արա
shot!
լավ
It's run
արա։
loose. Who's going to get there? Lovely bit of skill. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Passes short and sharp. Kajolu with the delivery. And it's hoisted clear. Now it's Messi. That's a nicely shaped ball. Gerrard. And it's Drogba. Now it's Pele. Shot could be on. Oh, he's having a go!
Burnett sorry.
Cruyff. Vieira. Cruyff. And it's Cruyff. Messi going face to face with his great rival.
Ana yara pata խաղարկում հետը.
Showing good feet. Messi! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Messi really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Vay!
And here's Hullet. That's an untidy challenge. Free
Ora
kick
չկա
given.
sense բան ախպերն
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Չի կարա sense բանը։ Արա չի կարամ տաշի վրա տարա ջոգում ես, կիսադասի չանց կստմարա։ Հələ տարա գիժես դու Օլիվեր կանես իշ։
Missed by a fraction.
Barcelona really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
He stands tall and strong. Neymar. Can he finish?
Արա լավ էլի արա
Ambitious, but just off target.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Kajolu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Played into space. Kajolu has the space to scheme.
Արա լստենա яра։
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Oh, good spread.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Կերան կարա։
He leaps for it.
Լավ պրծանքը։
That was no routine
Բարև,
save.
բարև
Mbappe is offering a wry smile there.
This possibly the last play
Լավ
of the half.
պրծանքը կերել էինք։ Արա սաղ գլխի գնդակները։ Այս է տարա։
And it's Messi. And that brings the first half to a close.
Ջոգա բոնիտոնա։
A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Վաչի։
Barcelona just ahead then as we reach
Լար
45
յամո։
minutes.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Ջոգա բոնիտո։
Barcelona have made the crucial breakthrough and they're looking pretty satisfied at the break.
El dorsal 14.
We're already back up and running after half-time. Barcelona leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Կարան։
That has left him in a heap. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Schlotterbeck makes the interception. Belletti.
Might want to be
Արա
careful there.
մորթեց արա։
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free
Կարմի
kick.
տու արա։
And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Որը ինչ եմ անում, խեմ վռազում։
And
Յան
this
որ
is
ես
the
կրվելուցել եմ արայս, ինչ
Whatever
եմ
happens,
անում։
that's the kind of movement which
Հələ
makes us
մորս
happy.
սարը։
And Messi! Oh,
Ոնց որ ես կրվելուցել եմ ախպեր, գնում կնդակը տվի
He's
իրան
got
արա։
himself an absolute peach. They are right back in business.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
Terrific!
Օրո։
No, couldn't quite control it.
Ո՞շ
Well, you see
չմտավ արա։
what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
Ay քեզ գոլ չմտնել։
Challenge just a bit on the firm side.
Barcelona really just need to be careful for the next 10 minutes or so, deal with the pressure and come again.
Tries to think. Chance!
Արա բռնեց արա։
And he has kept it out.
Արա բռնեց ախպեր արա։
Boston actually didn't do an awful lot
Wrong,
wrong, to be
Salah.
honest.
Պաուզա տվեց։ Արա գիժ են արա սրանք, ay քեզ բան։ Արա ինչ գնդակ բռնեց։ Ջոգմաս կակարի ապես, կա абսուրդ է էլի։ Չի абսուրդի ժանրից է։
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Գարայնում տվեց արա։
Haiti have the chance to go the other way. Goula receives it in a wide position.
Արա լավ արա։ Արա սի բախտ արա լրիվ։
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Էլ եմ օրը սարը միշ պասր է
And it's
տալի։
Neymar.
Արա լավ արա։
He has found the way through. Ronaldinho. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Bellingham! It's loose and there's a race for the ball.
Bellingham did ever so well
Why?
to do something then. For him, it's a case of when there's a will, there's a way.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And that
Ora
interception
lynna jara bore
was
verwens brenn.
most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And here's Van Basten. Spread out to the left. Kajolu. Neymar. He's shifting through the gears here. Tries a
Արա ո՞նց։
That's just playing it
Օ,
safe
ես մեկը
and
вообще
simple.
չէ լավ, արա ձախին էլ եկել էր
Pass
է։
isn't the best. So Jim, is that the manager?
Ora Jorge,
telling the
mas querendo
forwards
essa
that they must
faitarra
stay
que-
forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press.
Ora լավ լուրջ արա։
Well taken goal. And the game is well and truly
Ora ես
turned
չիտերն
on
ու
its
ցարա,
head.
ես չիտերն սրանք ապեր։
One sweeping move.
Երելը բան
executed with
մոթար է,
deadly
գոլ չխփի
efficiency.
մարայքի
Just
գոլ
when
է
they thought
կփի։
they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the
Ora
other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react. And
Ora
there's only one
tela.
word to describe that: clinical.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 23. El dorsal
Time for a change in
7.
personnel.
Neymar.
Haiti have their lead.
Serán
Well, they've done the hard
sustituidos
part now,
por
Peter.
el dorsal
Can they
4.
cling on, or even better, can they get another?
In by Kagawa.
El dorsal 9.
Walker is there and he can get that
What?
clear.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
They're coming again and again.
Ora լստենա յարա, ուրը
The
սարը։
interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Half an hour gone in the second half.
Ora լուրա տալի արա։
Timber.
Ora խիտ է, արա
There's plenty
խիտ։
to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Ora քեզի պարտությունը շի վերջներ вообще ապես։
Well, that's a booking. Always looked it.
Հենց սկզբից էլ հավատում էի, որ կրվելու եմ ապել։
He's had a fair tumble under that challenge.
Ոայ քեզ։
Neymar really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No outsmarting him this time. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
It's fantastic!
Ora չի մտնում։
It's hit the crossbar. He's on it, can he get away?
Alright, Kisbon.
It's their second corner of the game. Leicester takes a clearance. And it's Beckham. This looks promising. He's had a shot!
What a ball,
And a truly agonising miss.
Well, I think that look says it all, Peter. Brilliant save from the keeper. He read the situation superbly.
Neymar.
Haiti can really think about the precious
What a
seconds
night,
ticking off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
And this is Neymar. And the finish!
Alright, Kisbon.
And no mistake. And this is getting better and better. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
Ay, kes خواهیرک می
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
You're a fool!
Bergomi is a perfect combination of brain. It's gone out for a throw.
Arre, si बहुत समझी करे मारा. This थोड़ी तर होना है.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle.
Right, kes
Barcelona did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away.
Ատորը գիտեի որ գրելու էր, որովհետև ոչ մի գոլ չէր մտնում ապա։ Լեստերն նայ։ Ոչ մի գոլ չէր մտնում, գիտեի որ էսի գրելու է ապա։
So bring it on. Height, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And we're underway. Well, Jim, there he is, the much-storied Gabriel Batistuta. Fair to say, I think he will be a handful.
Well, talk about an understatement, Peter. He's Argentina's greatest number 9, without doubt. I don't think I've ever seen anyone strike the ball with such violence, if I can put it like that. We might well be seeing his iconic celebration in the next couple of hours.
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Towering
Not
header. Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
That's going wide left. Looking to play him in. He has a look up. Pings in across. Pele! They've scored!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
He watched it all the way, and the finish was unearned.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Rijkaard. That's Beckham. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Pele. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's Van Basten. Beckham. And he's got to make the challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Ambitious ball here. Gnabry is always looking to play quality balls. Passing is crisp and sharp. Now it's Drogba. Can he get on the end of this? He's found a way through. He leaps. Yes, it's there. They have their equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
That is a fine goal, really efficiently done.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
A header! Firm header, just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's a cute ball. It's not an especially good pass, that. Rijkaard. Serginho. That's a good ball out wide. Rijkaard is always looking to break lines. Now it's Gnabry. He's in plenty of space here. That's an excellent interception. Nicely weighted ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Serginho concedes a free kick for that. And that's going to be a booking. Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Rijkaard. Goulet. Smarting him this time. Batistuta. And here's Van Basten. Kajiolu has it out wide and in space. Oh, shooting chance!
Abre.
Goal! Barcelona! And they get themselves in front! As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Barcelona with the lead.
Well, it's great commitment on show here. They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Threads one in. That's destined for the flank. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Into the final 5 minutes of the first half. This ended up in no man's land. And it's Arda Güler. Kajiolu picks it up out wide.
Ora bounce ora. Straight ora.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. And now they can spring out of defence.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
Tonali can see things others simply cannot. Cruyff. Spread it left. Cross flung in towards the middle. Kajiolu attempts a clearance. And that is the end of the first half. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, it's a lead that's by no means convincing. The manager can't go too easy on his players here. I think they need to re-establish that focus and try to lift the purpose again. They want a good start to the second half.
Barcelona are leading 2-1, but things are very much in the balance here. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just... And the shots!
Oh
no, it's an own goal!
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
So one moment's crazy confusion.
Что бетели паса?
You need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Oh, he's burst through.
Что бетели на яра?
Rijkaard. Schlotterbeck did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Vay, orası sana beka falan dursadı. Şey, çıkarım hava. Şiş goleri akapı ara. Kuat.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13, Drogba, será reemplazado por
Gnabry.
el dorsal 14.
Gnabry carries the ball down the right. And it's Gnabry. Cruyff. Played out to the left flank. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Oh, great defending, that needed doing.
We're in for an intriguing second half now.
Vay,
Contested
orası
moves
sarı.
that could reverse in a flash.
And it's Beckham. Tries to play it through. Challenge just on the firm side. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through.
Ora çıkasın.
Now it's Cruyff.
Bana urası talay.
Now it's Drogba. Oh, easy pickings there. Just about up to the hour now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Vay hora sarı bak be. Ay
He's
kum
picked his way through, crossed into the box.
Lüstren ne? Öyle ne ya?
And that's
Oh,
asking
then.
too much of anyone and everyone.
Yok mu size Marta'yla mı olalım?
Beckham. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Nice bit of skill, and he's away.
Öyle ne ya?
Caggiolo
Bırak
just a
etlara.
little bit too strong. There could be trouble here, but for now the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Tele is eyeing up his options in the middle. Impressive job.
Karalla bana.
He will be livid with himself.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal
So we have
11,
movement on both
Beckham.
benches.
El dorsal 15, el dorsal 23. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal
Barcelona are making a change. After this, just one opportunity to do so.
7. El dorsal
Oh, it's a
10.
nice idea,
Se va
but
a
the
realizar un
execution
cambio de
was
jugadores.
lacking. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Öyle ne bana? Hele
Down
kırıp
to
tutsana.
simple miscalculation.
Vay
No more,
orası.
no less.
Oh, good spread. Oh, it's Van Basten. Kagawa driving forward. Cross to the back post.
Öyle.
And he's straight offside.
Vay orası. Yaparız aysa tamam öyle.
Played into space.
Bu azat işte marçka
Whatever happens,
bakşatı.
that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Öyle ne ya?
And a chance! Raul. Van Basten. That's been
Papa
cut out
geest
one
het het
player.
al ja be.
And it's with the keeper. Just a quarter of an hour to play. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. He has found the way through.
Öyle liste ne ya?
Just
Fon
love the level of
para.
intensity here. Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Batistuta. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from
Great
him.
Vay
defending,
orası
strong and
sana.
determined. Kagawa.
Araç yetim bana.
Well
Aha,
seen.
genau.
Coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, it didn't
Morris
look good for a
taraf genda
while,
kanay
but
kurdu
that
ya.
was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it
Arak-
was an intervention that had to be
Orası
made.
siz bon
Serious
jest.
trouble
Ne
lay in
yapayım?
store.
Ağabey. Harçka karma ben sen
somewhat
şey
off
değilse
target.
abi. Şöyle tum
It's
aferin
Neymar.
şöyle tum.
Kagawa looking to
Arak
put
sana
menace in the
kuştali
final
paslara.
third. Turns back here, probably the best option.
Beyranak.
Caggiolo. That's an imaginative
Aman
pass.
eriten.
It's a promising position.
Aralısında ne bu çağıstım.
Corner.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Desperate defending required here.
Será sustituido por
Ora sabla stolitsan ondine, sa irkujan pagalu ya.
Messi. Cambio de jugadores.
That has been knocked clear.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Just eases him off the ball.
Gelen kapı.
Well,
March
that's
kapı.
beautifully weighted. And this is Torres. Kajolu. Kagawa.
Ara
Kukçu
çiğ
does well to
tek
get it
numara.
back. Time added on 4 minutes. That has not gone well. It's a pretty loose pass.
Ara çiğ talıyor, orası sağlar. Bak be. Öyle bir stolitsan ondine bu. Hiç apağı
Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive
Biraz var,
or
başlık talıyor
determination.
ha.
No complaints.
Որսորը բախտը, երկու Ցելի խաղը տանջպես ապը, մատ աղ պիստաղա երկու-սա խաղում 3 տուր դարարա 2 գոլ էր մատը
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Vay eskutsan nağıta.
So it's down to business here.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Gerrard going forward. Belletti engages and forces him off the ball. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nice physical challenge. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's in plenty of space here. Van Basten gets flagged offside. Kadiolu. That is good progress on the left. Kadiolu venturing down the left. Can he finish?
Nicely
spread.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Now, can they get him away? And he's picked it up out wide. And we have our very first corner. Zanetti can clear it away. And it's Belletti. Backward it goes. Now it's Van Basten. Now it's Saka. He's picked his way through. Saka. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. Schlotterbeck defending his corner stubbornly. Stood up very well to his man. Rummenigge. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, no joy this time.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
No, that's been intercepted. Can he get on the end of this? Oh, played through for the wide man. Well, that's pretty clear. It is a foul. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Well, there is concern on the faces of the players standing around him here. So, who's he going to be aiming for here? Well, plenty of early set pieces here. Lacking in accuracy.
Well, that was just asking too much of himself from there.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Drogba, out towards the flank. Great vision. And this is Pele. Van Dijk is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Still goalless at the moment. Neymar just eases him off the ball.
Palestine really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Neymar. And it's Kadiolu. And it's Neymar. And it's slung out wide. Pass somewhat off target.
Որսումս բոզի տղնա գետ Անան լավ է
Roberto Carlos.
Հələ սրəm նա արա
And that was nowhere near his best. And that interception was most necessary.
He read
Vay,
really
orası
well and
sarı.
stopped it.
And here's Saka. Saka will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Vay
Xavi Alonso. You have to say that was an exemplary. Just within shooting range.
Sırası baxdil Baxdırıp lavat Ara Turk o lavat satsız
5 minutes till the break.
Hala na yara orası sarı
Saka. That is a brilliant
Hala
interception.
ne uğrat aşağı orası sarı
They get a throw in.
Ay Kezban
Drogba proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that
No,
very
no,
well,
but,
Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Vay orası sarı
Xavi Alonso looking for options for movement. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Vay orası sarı taşız bu satır
Belletti. And the referee has signalled for half-time. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
Well, this will have given them a chance to look for any potential holes and weaknesses in the opposition, something that will bear fruit once the teams come out again, I'm sure, Peter.
Well, it's been a half that hasn't lacked suspense or intrigue. It's only lacked goals. 0-0 at the break. That gets us going once more.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change. Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Roberto Carlos. That's going across goal. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular.
Çıgınat sarı jogi
Played out wide, and he's quick to return it. Opts to play it back. He steps in,
Vay
and that's the end of that. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Ora ki jara santeydi ara. Ay ki santeydi ara.
And that's a tiny finish. So smooth. A signature finish.
Yeah, great movement and great use of space to get on the end of the pass, and that pretty much did it.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, talk about the perfect start to the second half. They've certainly come out with more purpose, more energy, and it's paid off beautifully.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pele gets into a good position. And that has sent him sprawling. Barcelona have their second corner now.
Amma beyran bozi takara şiş futbola sağatsın.
Sixth sense. Your impression so far, Jim?
We've not seen much from this team as a whole, Peter. Okay, that's largely...
There's the shot!
Palestina
It's
ya.
anyone's ball now.
Yes,
Oh,
kutsan
he's
bakit.
given that plenty, but no.
Ah, xaray. Çıxağıma.
Kajolu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Barcelona perhaps contemplating their next change here. Pele. And he's managed to get free. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Takes a shot! Well
No.
taken goal. Barcelona are back in business. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a double. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Barcelona restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter.
Hold up.
When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Goes down, but nothing given. Looking to play him in. Pele. Played into space. Oh, that's clever. And it's been
Vay
knocked
orası
away.
sarı.
And they're back on the ball again. And Neymar. Vieira did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Schlotterbeck. 75 minutes played.
Arallah Veli.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And he's undercooked that. Goulet.
Arallah yurtafet sara orası
And
sara.
it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Gerrard.
Viluna
Defending
ya.
strong and determined. A game with so much to recommend it. Fabulous contest, but still no clear winner.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Space for him to turn and look. Lovely feet.
Şey yapır. At bunu şey.
Roberto Carlos plays it forward. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Belletti. Pele.
Arat gına
Showed
gına.
optimistic. Oh, what a mistake!
Arat Palestina ekara mor.
Vieira. Lobbed in behind. Schlotterbeck kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Gerrard. Goulet.
Viluna ya.
Minutes to be added on.
Vay orası sarı. Gelen
He's gone
tara.
away. Real chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. In he goes again!
Vaqtas beret sara
But
versi
he's
var
left
yani.
disappointed.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Ես կուծան նողը, հա։ Հորա երկու շտը մերել են, սկի չեմ են հանա մարա, դրել եմ ընձի քին կոնգի տեղը, նայ սաղ մերել են։ Սկի զամը չեմ անում մարա։
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 13. Mbappe.
The whistle's gone, and the game is over. So it's ended all square, both sides showing battling qualities, and neither willing to give in.
Հա ջորդ
Kamal
չեն։
taking in the...
Նիչեկի շարանն է այդ մապը։
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Cristiano Ronaldo! What a wonderful goal!
Well, there's leadership for you. That's what the armband means for him, setting the perfect example, the perfect tone. Tremendous. Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. That has ended up in no man's land. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it. That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Van Basten. Drogba. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Neymar. Neymar going face to face with his great rival. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Gerrard. And Gula. Gerrard. Stojkovic. Now it's Hullet. And this is Ronaldo. Neymar. Pele. That's an imaginative pass. Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Now, what about a counter-attack? Kajolu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Stojkovic. Now that's well seen too.
Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Oh, tries one from range. Oh, the ball's come loose here. Oh, what has happened here? Pinged towards the front line. Drogba. Probing pass. Pass. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Oh, it's Van Basten. Oh, that's it, and he shoots! And he's there to get it away.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
That's a nicely shaped ball. And he's cut it out. Khan sends that a long way. Gerrard. Goulet. Gerrard. Belletti. And it's Drogba. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Closing in on goal. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Gerrard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. That's been slipped through. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Tries to... He's had a shot! And that's a sharp finish!
This is
getting better and better. Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Nicely weighted ball. Wriggles his way through. And it's Arda Güler. And the shot! But hit the post. That has been slung wide. Well saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Güler. Passing is crisp and sharp. Gerrard. And here's Van Basten. Simply onto that, and that is that. Some resolute defending there. Timber. Aim forwards. Oh, good spread. Güler. And that brings the first half to a close. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So, into the second half.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it, try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
No, again there's no way through. And here's Stojkovic. Valverde. He's a sharp little ball here. Barcelona can breathe again. Just.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal.
Pullet
is onto this. And this is Pullet. Gerrard.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir
Արա
the
չկա
revival.
sense բան, արա չկա, արա։
Looking for the run. Nicely spread. And it's Belletti. He has found the way through. Crosses it. He leaps for it.
Ոնցի վարա։
He's got a goal. Just one in it now. The game takes on a whole new complexion. It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence
Why,
let themselves
what a
down
sad
by
back
not
there.
picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Barcelona cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
Արա չգնաց
The manager
արա։
must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from
Արա
here.
նայ ուրա տալի արա տե չեմ տվի արա։ Մորը։
He's found a way past. Oh, he's all and Hullet!
Այ քեզ բան ախպեր։
Ruud Hullet! Beyond special! What a player! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
Տուրք
The
Renaya.
movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack
Let's
like
stay
that,
at
it's
Nike.
like
Para
walking
the
into a
chili,
sucker
the
punch,
chili
and they're
again.
dazed.
Արա sense չինի արա։
Besiktas go up by two
Yeah.
and are looking good.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Արա 100-ում մեջից փասա տալի արա, ոնց կլինի տենց բան։
Firm header just off target.
And he did so well to get himself there. What a good effort.
Նայ ուրա
Can
տվա։
place it forward.
Վայ, որը սարը։
And this is Hullet. Neymar. Gerrard. Oh, good
Վայ,
read.
որը
He
սարը։
read that really well and
Արա
stopped it.
սախ
Now it's
պասը։
Hullet.
Վայ քո մամայի, ըլեմ։ Արա չկասես բան արա որը սարը։
Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Van Basten. Neymar. And he's picked out the run. Decent
Արա
chance!
չկասես։
It's loose now. This time shot!
Արա նա դիժ սրանք արա։
That is certainly not what he had in
Երելա
mind.
արա, ոնց
We've
արա։
all been there. Nothing
Դե
will
ճու
make
դարես
us feel much
պամ արա,
better
տեխա
anymore.
էսի զիբիլես արա։ Դարա։ Ոստի բալեք արա։ Ոները ծծծս։
Cambio de jugadores.
So we have
en
movement
el
on
Barcelona.
both benches.
El dorsal 7, Neymar. El dorsal 13, Drogba. El
Արա
dorsal
քո
15
մամայի
serán
And he
sustituidos
cuts out the
por
supply.
el dorsal 9, el dorsal 14.
Dewey
el dorsal
will not want to
24.
lose out here,
Serán
not against this
cambio de
opponent.
jugadores.
And that has left him in a heap. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
So
dorsal
we have
12
further activity on the bench here.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of
Այ
thing.
թուրքի լամու։
Just wouldn't stay down for him.
Այսինչ
Look, his thinking was
Ժամերով
more
խաղացած
audacious than his attempt.
Barcelona
Stay on
have,
the side.
after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. Goes looking wide,
Արեք փախավ արա։
pinches it off him.
Արա լավ
And
արա։
here's Hullet.
Արա լավ այ ախպերը դու շարժ չեք արա։
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. This is a promising
Արա
corner.
տաշես դուրս
The
արա։
less said about that pass, the better.
Չէ, ապերս մի բան ինչ ստենգեր։
Albert Ferrer. Ball's out once more. And it's Doué. Yamal. And we've seen that. Oh no, it's an own goal!
No, I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Վայ, ու
One
մամայի
moment's
տեն
crazy confusion, but they all count.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these. This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And he's managed to get free. Opts to play it back. Goes for a shot!
Արա բռնեց արա, որս արա
And
արա։
a terrific save
Վայ,
from the keeper.
արա։
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Oh,
Բռնեց
this is a
բոզիկը
Hollywood or
բռնարա։
bust corner. The final whistle is up next.
Բոզիկը գաբռնի։ Դուր արա գախ։
Yamal goes short. Takes a shot!
Աբրը։
And a neat finish. And right near the end, we have parity. That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Back
But
to
a cheat,
penalty,
Ali.
and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay,
But
there isn't
enough,
much
no.
time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Can he get on the end of this? Bellingham receives it in a wide position. That's tidy. Grealish. That is a brilliant interception. Well, that is one way to stop him. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. The final whistle is imminent, but I do think he'll allow time for this free kick.
I think there's actually a quiet confidence in pulling this off.
Pele!
Արա խիչ խփի մնդե արա։
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping. And that's it.
Միջը արա։
Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
I enjoyed that, Peter. Both teams went about their work in a really committed manner, and for me it
Խիչ
just
խփի մարանդե։ 3 հատ նիչա վրա։ Ափսոս էր արա։ Բայց չնայած բախտած բերես նենցա որ կրվում է երկու գոլի տարբերությամբ մախվում ենք։ Այդ առումով լավ եղավ, բայց դա արժանի չէր էլի վարշը դրանից։
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So things are underway.
For the ultimate model of consistency and longevity, there is the perfect example in front of us.
Javier Zanetti goes on forever, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, that's why they call him the tractor. He just ploughs on and on with boundless energy.
Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
And it's Kadiolu. Shot could be on. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. That's really well manoeuvred. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Mateus proves just a little bit too strong. Kadiolu wants to run onto this. Kadiolu got a long way forward to join the attack. And it's made its way to him. And this is Gerrard. And he's worked it through. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Oh no!
Short changes him with that pass.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
Messi is onto it in a flash. Mateus plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. Goulet will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. He's rising!
Oh, lovely.
No, just not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was
Shama
quite
Tabara.
close.
Stood up well to him there. And he's managed to get free. Mateus. And here's Van Basten. Van Basten!
Oh no.
Mighty close.
Oh,
the
is
keeper had
boss
that
talking
covered.
doctor.
I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Oh, is die boss mag gemaakt zo lauw, hè?
And it's Kadiolu. He has found the way through. Kadiolu.
What a love,
Claim. No margin for error there. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Oh, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Vieira. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, nicely intercepted. Goulet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Mateus. That's a cute ball. Well, that has not gone well. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Belletti. Fermin. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. de Goulet. And it's Gerrard. Knocks it out wide. Well, I'm not sure how the stats look in terms of expected goals, but nothing actual has materialised so far. Well, he's certainly caught him. It's a quick one. This is a promising build-up. Nice control. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Why?
Not got that
Why?
quite right. And that is not finding anyone.
Start տալու նայ։ Արա դե խաղում ես խաղը այլից զզվեցրի կարա ձեր չեք կարամ։
Now it's Messi. Rummenigge. Look at the space here. Goulet. Pele. And he cuts out the supply.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Goulet. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think from the manager's viewpoint, Peter, he'll be demanding more from his team during the break, but he'll at least be happy at the way they've contained the opposition so far.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action.
Oh no,
If you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Barcelona are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager
tries from a long way out. And they can counter here. Oh, it's Van Basten. Looking to play him in. Shoots! Oh, the ball's... And he's fallen out! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Barcelona with the corner. They're first. Koeman is there, and he can get that clear.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
And this is Hullet, and it's Koeman. Mateus. Still absolutely nothing to report here goals-wise. Goulet and Mateus. No, he's away this time. Oh, there's a probing ball.
Barcelona are totally dominant in the middle of the park, a no-way through zone.
It's a good run down the right. He's found a way through.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Fermin. Kadiolu has it in a wide position. Akanji clears it away.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, no, that was never going to make it. It's a good run he's making out on the left. Tries to play it through. Oh, good take in a good area.
Oh no!
Takes a shot!
Oh no!
I think that's great defending. He just made sure he was in the right place to block it. And I bet you the keeper is very relieved.
Oh no!
He's being urged to shoot. Hullet. It is still anyone's game.
And he was quick
to react. And it's Lopez. Gerrard. Kadiolu. Nice looking ball. Lopez. Oh, shot!
This is goal special.
About as smooth as it gets. That could turn out to be a huge, huge goal.
But before we can even delve into the detail, the significance of taking the lead should be our initial reflection, and that's priceless.
Oh, that is a gem. The audacity to try it, and he made it count.
That's just absolutely phenomenal, but you can tell he meant every bit of that. Great improvisation.
Barcelona have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Ora nasıl da ya? Öyle bir skill'de kısa.
Van Dijk is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Kadiolu. Van Basten knocks it into space. Great ball if he can get there.
Öyle.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, super ball. Oh, played through for the wide man.
Oraya üstün çarık. Oraya ilk uçtan bakırat gol ara. Tuli ne için tohum ne?
And there we have it. The two-goal cushion. Ah, he's given it away. Oh, just skips past his man. Pull it.
İlk uçtan bakırat gol
Just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Can he get on the end of this? Fermin scooting forward. And he's forced to go back. Akanji. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Pele. And it's Arda Güler.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
He's shifting through the gears here. And this is Hullet. It's a super show all round. Both sides doing their best to impose themselves, but one evidently, undeniably better equipped than the other. Van Basten claiming the man of the match award. There is very little room for argument. Reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Barcelona definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Sen laf bahner. Այստեղ լավ է, ոնց չմտավ լստը։ Հեսա այդ մագրատները պետք է նայենք ապա։ Այսա գոլը ապը։ Լստը նայ արա, արջան։ Էսա, նայ ինչ գոլ ալը։ Ոնց չես թողում նայենք արա։ Լստը արա։ Всё. Սախ բրծավ։
A continuación,
8-0։ Մի հատ ուդր չարը վարու։ Ու առաջի դիվիզիոնա հասը։ Անաշ
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expected buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And that gets things running. Nothing but absolute focus in the eyes of Gennaro Gattuso, Jim, and no doubt he will be relishing every part of the battle.
Yeah, the very epitome of competitiveness and relentlessness. I mean, he's a real menace in every sense of the word. If you're on the ball, he'll chase you to the ends of the earth and back. I'm going to say only nice things about him for fear of him coming after me.
Can he latch on to this? Pull it. Ibrahimovic. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Gerrard. And Gula. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Neymar. And it's Kadiolu. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
What?
Neymar. Rummenigge. And now the breakaway. He's shifting through the gears here. Shoots!
It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Lahm. Quarter of an hour played.
Barcelona really can't go...
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And this is Van Basten. And he's there to clear it. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, he's been caught napping. The ball is loose and the chase is on. He's found some space. Big chance! And it's in! And the lead lasts no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
That really is quite fabulous, all his own doing.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Oh, this looks sharp. He's had it taken off him. Can he get onto this? Neymar is, of course, well known for his dancing feet. And he's been shifted off it. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. And it's Van Basten. That pass isn't the best. Gerrard. That's good running with the ball.
What?
In now. It's bounced back off the post.
Why, bye. Get on.
Closing in on goal. That is great defending. So alert.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Gotta love it.
Pirlo. To Pepe. Marcelo. He is looking to influence the game from out wide. Pirlo. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Goulet. Gerrard. Rummenigge. He's beaten Rummenigge!
Vaxtız
The
beret
interplay
ya.
was really good, but that's where it stops.
The 1 and 2 touch football that cut through the middle was a joy to behold. Talent and technique of the highest standard.
Neymar scooting forward. Gerrard. Schlotterbeck is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. That's a good foray he's making. Pelé going face to face with his great rival. And no, he's seen through all of that. 40 minutes gone, half-time closing in. He's picked his way through. Rummenigge.
Vah!
No way through. Shot, surely!
Orada hay gerileyik ha.
Oh, and that one's done no
Double
damage
hit.
in the end.
Yeah, we can't fault him for the attempt, although it might have been a case of momentary tunnel vision
Habrá
then.
1 minuto de descuento.
Kajolu. Now it's Van Basten. Some intricate
Hello,
passing,
Naya.
looking to progress the ball. So a temporary halt to the action. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Barcelona really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. And he's managed to get free. Pirlo does well to get it back. Gullit. Gerrard with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick.
Verin kartlara.
Gerrard has got the wrong side of the referee and got himself a yellow card for his troubles. Barcelona do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
Lahm. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. He's in a great position here.
Sonra
Squeeze
Lahm
it
var.
through. Now it's Gullit. Oh, that's neat. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He's got away. Now he's got space here.
Sonra
That's a
Lahm.
shade optimistic. Neymar, the specialist in tearing teams apart. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Timber. And it's Kadiolu. And Doué. Goulet. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Brazil clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Gullit played out towards the right wing. Tries to pass it through. Lahm gets into a good position. Lahm getting up there! Goal!
Ne
Brazil!
sapsınlar innayım o kadar.
Into the lead once more.
Çıkasınız bana.
It was
Nobody scored
wonderfully
for
efficient.
Sonra.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence
What a
let
good
themselves
goal.
down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Brazil have their lead. Pelé. And it's Gerrard. Well timed, excellent interception. Rummenigge. And the counter is on. Gerrard. Gattuso spots it and intercepts. Buffon sends that a long way. Belletti. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward, bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Bullet. And here's Van Basten. Pele threads one in.
Right,
And
what a start.
the danger is averted.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Oh, what has happened here? And it's hoisted clear.
Barcelona really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Aims beyond the defence. He's cut it out. Goulet. And that's been won straight back. Doué. Now, what about a counter-attack? Now it's Pele. Barcelona now in a position of desperate urgency.
Yeah, it's not looking good, Peter. Never say never, though.
Goulet is always scanning the pitch for targets. And here's Yamal. That's put paid to the danger. Pele. Gattuso gets it away.
Հարես իշ խաղ կրվանք, որը սար է վարա։ Հաճիշտ է տենց շատ ուդար չեմ արել, բայց ապը բանա։ Խաղը թելը ձերը սայլի չի լմ գոլ խտել։ Պահը մանգալի չի ստացվում ապել։
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 15, el dorsal 23, el dorsal 12.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish. No half measures from here.
El dorsal 9, el dorsal 21. Messi.
Oh, red, nice interception.
Cambio de jugadores.
Cajolu. Doué is someone with real dynamite in his boots.
Why? What a sorry.
So just one extra minute for stoppages. And it's O'Shea. And here's Bellingham. And Messi!
What is he trying to tell us?
From
It's Kukiankin Merna, Messi Jan.
That is a gem!
Karakit Sara, what a sorry. Ramana Sash Khatavel.
That's that, the end. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Well, a decent draw, Peter. With
Karakets Barakaradale, yes, yes. Barakaradale. Karakain arets ապը։ Berrakaralada. Ուրիշ թիմ է ռաստը վրա։ Լավ թիմ ուներ, բայց Բեսսամ ուժեղ խաղացողներ ուներ։ Էտապերը։ Բեսսամ ուժեղ ապը։
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway. Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner. You just feel that with him on the pitch, anything is possible.
And what's more, he brings out the best in his teammates.
Yeah, I think he just gives them that confidence that they can overcome whatever the opposition throws at them, and he leads by example, of course, and will probably come up with something.
Now it's Del Piero. Solar. Do it.
Helena yara. Hele Makhtari
Well
pası.
seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, well measured.
Helena'yı borç toğet
He's
sana.
had it taken off him. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
Helena yara.
Pirlo. Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Aimed beyond the defence, and it's Arda Güler. Oh, good take in a good area. Looking for a corner. And we have our very first corner. That has been knocked clear.
Oh no!
Pisa have the chance to go the other way. And this is Del Piero. No, he refuses to take the bait. And that
What?
interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Zola has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Messi looking for the run. Adriano. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. He's found a way through. Oh, there weren't too
No,
many
no,
attacking
no,
options there. Now it's Güler, and he lines up a cross. Pirlo is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. Messi gets into a good position. An instinctive delivery. Good read, needed to be. Pele. Doué. That's a cute ball. Chips it through.
Ronaldo vara.
Buffon breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the
Pası
ball.
vara.
Turan. Approaching the half-hour mark. Timber. Adriano. And it's Messi.
Լավն է։
Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Արես ինչ ուժեղ թիմ ունի ապը, բես սամ գժեր են ապը։
Doué, and he's managed to get free. Spread out to the left. And this is and the shot!
Արա լավ էլի արա։
That is
Pele
decidedly
Zara.
lacking.
I just wonder what was on his mind there. Should have put his foot right through it.
Վայ Պելեձ արա։
Turan. It's Pirlo. Baresi. And he's had it nicked away. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Baresi cuts it out.
Արա լավ էլի
Totally
ախպերական
dominant in the
քի
middle of the
արա։
park. A no-way through zone.
Adriano. Goulet. Now that's well seen too. Adriano stood up well to him there. And this is Van Basten. Now he's running away.
Օրս ինչ խալարին։
Oh, he's enjoyed that.
Ուրիշ
He
ինչ լավ
evidently
ապրել։
loves the contest. Khan claims comfortably. That's the end of the first 45. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Ապե։
Not too much so far to lift anybody off their seat.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we're already back up and running after half-time.
Well, I can imagine both managers have been in the ears of the players. They want more. Let's hope the game comes to life sooner rather than later.
Costa Curta has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Barcelona do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. And he cuts out the supply. Can he get it through? Timber.
Շտրապ արա։ Շտրեց արա։
Messi, very much a man of this moment. Zola. Turns back here, probably the best option. Baresi. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. He's being urged to shoot. Great chance!
He has saved the goalkeeper's misses there. What great defending.
Now, can they get him away? Oh, well played. Oh, good-looking ball.
Midfield, the opposition have been handcuffed.
Nicely weighted ball. And he plays one through.
Into
the grateful arms of the keeper.
Ay քեզ բանարա։
Looking to play him in.
Վայ արա։
Zola. A deeply frustrating game so far. Certainly in terms of the scoreline, it remains.
Վայ օրս սարը։ Հələ մտնայք ինչ գոլ ախփում արա։
Well taken goal.
Ay ինչ անա լավ ախփում։
The movement so precise.
Հələ մտնայք ինչ գոլ ախփում արա։ Նողությունն է։
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch and they're dazed.
Այ չթողած արա։ Ինքը իր ճնապատկերը չթողեց նայենք։
Sostituzione di giocatori. Numero 13, numero 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Pisa have penetrated for the first time.
Look, you can't deny that it's a blow, but this game is far from unsalvageable.
Il numero 18, Luis Suarez.
No way through there.
Il numero 4.
Ibrahimovic.
Il numero 7. Attenzione alla sostituzione.
So Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Turan. That's a lovely, neat pass. He's a sharp little ball here. And he was alert to it. Barcelona still have the cards to affect this game. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And there's green grass ahead of him. Oh, that's fabulous. Yamal's cross. Chance!
Robles Gigiora Sara.
That's a sharp finish. And the lead lost no time at all.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen.
And the shots!
And they're
back in front. And wow, he
Ronaldo.
has given that a right old hit.
That was magnificent. The way he cut it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Pisa with the lead.
What a great time to score, but it does give the manager a real headache. Does he sit on this lead now, or try and finish it off?
And it's Arda Güler.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
He has found the way through.
Ora
Did
non dai ora,
well
prova
to
a
emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well, this could be it, bar something close to a minor miracle.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way.
Vai,
Peter.
cool.
Anything at this late stage.
Gerrard. And this is Luis Suarez.
Vai, ora
Great ball,
stare.
and a chance!
Ora là,
Oh, brilliant from Yamal!
ora. Sincero,
Virtuous finish, an absolute joy!
sincero,
And there we have it, the
Special
two-goal
numbers, mate.
cushion.
Taşıladık gidiyor.
One moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball
Still
out of your
take
own
off,
net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy
She
to lose the
was,
ball
yeah.
like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Pisa have surely won it, or so you would think.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pele, Güler, Messi. Added time going up here, it's 3 minutes. He's shifting through the gears here. Incoming delivery. Pirlo getting this one clear. Oh, he's been caught on it here. This looks promising.
Ora!
Yildiz. Barcelona were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning.
Ինչ խաղկերվանք հարա։ Լորենա ինչ թիմ ունենար այս ղախպի տղեկ հարա։ Հələ սրա թիմը նայքն է։ Այսօր սենց քանք հետը։
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, you've got to say the Nerazzurri certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. So it's away we go then. Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Messi did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Messi. He's under a lot of pressure there. Van Dijk. And it's Nesta. All the way back. Rijkaard. Makalele. And this is Messi. He can run onto that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is mid.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, Jim, there's only one reason that he would be sent off there. It is the denial of an obvious goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, it's never nice to see something like that, is it? But that's what it says in the letter of the law. He's got to go.
Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. Oh, what a save from Van der Sar! That's a good foray he's making. No way through. He's having a pop! And that is wildly off target.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper.
Yaar, so far I see, yaar.
Rijkaard. Van Dijk. Ferdinand. For Messi. Van Dijk. Rijkaard. And it's Messi. He's had it taken off him. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Oh, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Ferdinand. Van Dijk. Rijkaard. Inter Milan are a team known for their direct brand of football, so Jim, what are we looking for?
Well, I think it depends on a couple of things, Peter. Firstly, you know, whether they have a quality passer who can play those balls from a little deeper. And then secondly, you need someone up front to be able to hold on to it, be the link man. It can be very effective against teams that like to press high up the pitch.
Pato. Oh, that's a key interception. Threads one in. Greenish, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. He is through here. They've won a corner. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short. Out for a throw. Zola. And it's Maldini. Now Van Dijk. Makaleli can so cleverly bypass the press. Zola. Timber kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Now it's Pele. Ferdinand wins the duel this time. Grealish. He's picked his way through. Judge, surely! Goal! Barcelona! And that was as close to certain as can be.
Again, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautifully played.
Assegnato al 31esimo minuto, numero 14.
Barcelona have broken through. It's 1-0.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage. Move the opposition from side to side, wear them down, deserve goal.
Van Dijk. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well read, nice interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Baxtikin nəylə? Harika düşkən.
Grealish. Pressing high and with purpose.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now and reset during the break.
Yamal. It's a searching pass.
Oralısın nə ya?
And the Sar gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
He's on a charge, but he's on his own for now. He's got away. Goes for a shot! And that's a good finish. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Grealish. Can he spark a counter here? And it's Belletti. Goulet is always scanning the pitch for targets. And the whistle goes for half-time.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in the second half, Peter, with control already established.
Barcelona are heading into the break very happy with how it's gone so far. And we are back underway. And it's Grealish. He's shifting through the gears here. Now that is a hefty challenge. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery, The defence, though, able to hold on this time. That's a good-looking ball. Yamal, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, you can't grumble when a player at least tries to make something happen.
Now it's Pato. Now it's Schneider. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh no, this does not look good. Has a look and place it forward. Messi. Schneider. Barcelona with this looking 2-0 lead. Look at shot a goal! And yes,
Հələ դա ծրն նայեք, էլի ապո։ Հələ ոչ խարին նայեք, ոնց պասը
the
չտվեց
game
սարը։
takes on a whole new complexion. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Well, at one stage he was being body checked, Peter, and then the next minute it's in the back of the net. That's wonderful striking.
Just one in it now.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for. Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
And it's Kadiolu. Now there's a fine ball. Oh, good-looking ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
He's looking wide. Kadiolu. Grealish. Pele being hunted in packs.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Kadiolu made a surge from full-back. As it turned out, unsuccessful.
Why?
And this is Pato. Pato was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
So 2-1 now, and things have got a whole lot more enthralling here.
Yeah, this is a real psychological test now that will tell us whether one side buckles and the other kicks on.
Well, this is worrying. He is not the sort of player who tends to stay down. Off target by a whisker.
Կակրի խայտարակ կլնենք ապեսի արդեն վերջնական։
Belletti.
Արա դու ապուշ է կարա։
Tries to play it through. Opts to play. And the shot! It's anyone's ball now. Can he get on the end of this? And this is Pele. Oh, played right into his path.
Why?
Just the keeper now. Inter Milan can breathe again. Just.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
And a chance! Oh, that is rather wayward. Played into space. Khan claims comfortable.
Inter really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here. Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
He's found a way through. He's done very well to take that back. That's destined for the flank. Timber. And played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Schneider. Pato. Maldini. Zola in acres of space out wide.
Ora sağ merrelen ora sonra. Ora çağırsın zaman annem ro punch mı yara. Afsoslara.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 9. Alexandre Pato. Numero 13.
Belletti.
Numero 8. Schneider.
Not much to
What a
could be
mistake,
caught
Yara.
out here.
Lascia
And he's
il
it's
campo per-
Roberto goal!
Morasa.
Tremendous!
Ape sinadı, ape sakin mi golü hasta tapu.
About as smooth as it gets.
Edi tezban çerkar anı ya. Başı, zugil mos başladı.
Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That
Yes.
one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration.
Vay orası böyle stene kara. İyi.
It didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
So all
That's
square,
shit,
with
Kumara.
almost no time remaining.
Credit
Rezbun
where
sıra.
it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Shifted it to the flank. Messi.
Hadi
clears
lur
without
çek olsun
hesitation.
mahperi. Hadi stene yara. Vay orası abi.
Chance for a shot.
Ne stene yara.
Off the post.
Ora lava sen cheater na pe hasat banamaz.
Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive, or
Biraz bir çok paket
determination.
zah
No
bu hava
complaints.
var.
Gerrard voted man of the match and deservedly so.
Vi ricordiamo che per la vostra
Jest kucan nawet, ha. Jest kucan nawet. Wystydna jara, z merlejka vorsa. İşkan çıkıp imaran z demic. Havayı pasır tabi. Ara. Medek. Neyse şeylere. Siz katastrofe. Kaytarak içinara. Millet.
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable.
El Barcelona y el Milan.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. And that gets things running. Kajolu playing game number 100 for his current employers.
Yeah, this is the first big landmark he'll hit, Peter, so I'm not sure he sees any real significance in it, but to me, it's a foundation that can only stand him in good stead for the remainder of his career.
And this is Eto. And there's green grass ahead of him. Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Beckenbauer really must be
Merhaba
thinking what he has to
arkadaşlar,
do to
fena
score
tabii.
there.
Milan with the corner, they're first. He's rising! No, not the best of headers. Gerrard. Trying to get out of a very sticky situation. Goulet, good strong midfield running here.
Ara ափսոս era.
Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Քայ քեզ պասեր արա։ Բլա։
Gerrard. Neither of these two want to come on second best.
Արա։
That's a sharp pass. Timber spots it and intercepts. Fermin.
Բլնայ ուրա տալի։
Drogba. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's picked his way through. Eto'o unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. And it's Drogba. Passing nice and neat. Some good work on the right flank here. They've won a corner. And now they can clear their lines. And now a sudden chance to counter. Quality ball. Zola. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's nicked away. Great vision. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Բլնայ։
Taken back almost at once.
Արա լավ ինչ սխալարի։
Beckenbauer. Belletti. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward.
Բլնայ։
Now it's Eto'o.
Բլնայ արա։
Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Kajolu.
Բլնայ արա, գնաս մտապետը ո՞ր սարը։
Now it's Eto'o. Milan do have a chance to counter here. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Thuram.
Milan really look like a team that's set up to absorb pressure. They don't mind being on the back foot.
But with something up their sleeve.
Yeah, they clearly feel they can hit hard on the counter-attack thanks to their pacey options.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from them.
And it's Belletti. Beckenbauer. Zola. Oh, good-looking ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Kajolu is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Goulet. And it's Gerrard. That's a cute ball. And he was quick to react. Stood up well to him there.
That was lovely, that.
Fermin.
Ապա շիլնը մարակ, այդ պայնը շիլնը մելի ապա։
Barcelona have their second corner now. And he has been fouled there. Well, that pass isn't the best. There's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. In with the challenge. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Goulet going like a man possessed at the moment. Beckenbauer gets in to thwart him. And he's intervened well there. Beckenbauer plays it all the way forward. Passes coming off in quick succession here. He's having a shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
Pele clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Vay orası sarı.
There's the shot!
Allah bana.
It's a goal!
Surprise, surprise. Look who turns up to give his side the ultimate lift before the...
Vay orası
And that
sarı
is indeed the
bana.
final act. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Barcelona finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about. So an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
Cambio de jugadores.
That
en
just
el
about
Barcelona.
sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Será reemplazado por
Back
el
underway
dorsal
then.
14.
Barcelona can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Vay orası sarı. Bakın bon
Out
sarı.
of play for a throw.
Yeah.
Mateus, never out of the action for very long. Oh, he's found support out wide. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
It's a good run down the right. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Pele. Belletti. That's Gerrard. And
Kırılay
that's
bon
another
satal
good
ya.
win of the ball.
Kırılay veli.
And this is Eto. Belletti. Maldini
Kırılay bana.
gets
Arif
over
bana
and
moti
intercepts.
gında kan tunyara.
Zola is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Down by a goal, needing to go up a gear. That's how it looks
Vay
here.
orası sarı.
Thuram. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Oh, nicely intercepted. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Khan sends that a long way. Fermin. Fermin getting forward.
Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game
Bana
might
pakla
just
bana
take off from
denizlere.
here.
And he can clear it away. Schlotterbeck proves too strong. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Barcelona are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game.
Öyle
They're not
çiğ
as threatening
kapı
as their
var,
opposition.
orası
It's got to change.
Arda Güler, he's found the way through. He leaps for it.
Orası süreç kapı mahvederek.
Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Summa Srimara.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El
The
dorsal
two
23.
coaches are signalling
El dorsal
changes here,
16.
both at the same time.
El dorsal 15. El dorsal 12.
No, that's been
Serán
intercepted.
sustituidos por el dorsal
Grealish
18.
quietly
El
revving
dorsal
up.
24. El dorsal 11. Beckham.
Bounce of passing here, really easy on the eye. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked
Right,
destined
hold
for
it.
a goal.
Pitches
Vay
in.
orası da arada.
Vitinha. And the through ball. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, that's well spotted. Well, that's been cut out, well played. 75 minutes played.
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Doué. Oh, that's neat. And this is Beckham. There's the header! And the difference is still one, but only just.
He really didn't cover himself in any glory. His finishing let him down when he needed it most.
Beckham. And it's Doué. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Real chance!
Ora no, para
And a
bom.
truly agonising miss.
Ora bom, sağ ara. Gıtsat kıçılım golleri image ara.
Maldini, the man that is tenacity personified. Doué. Gerrard wins the duel this time. Cruyff. Vitinha. This is a promising build-up.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Doué promptly onto that, and that is that. Gerrard.
Habrá
Not too
un
much to
minuto
add
de
on here,
descuento.
just a minute.
Vay orası. Aran la
Added
vapsız
time
sonra
is
hiç
up,
kalktırı
and
bana.
there goes the whistle. Quite a game, and one that was always on a
Ne
knife
güzel
edge
o
until the
ara.
very final whistle. No shortage of endeavour, effort, at times effervescence, but just one goal.
Ափսոս։ Այ մեծ խաղ չեմ գրել 4 հատ վրա։ Քեզ բան արա։ 11-րդ տեղ է այս ելը, հնայեք ախպեր։ Ով էր լավ խաղում, ես թե ինքը ախպեր։ Մենակ չեսնինգ էր։ Ասենք էսի 11-րդ տեղ է բռնը, ով էր լավ խաղում։ Դա աբսուրդ է, էլի ինգեր արա դա չի լինում ախպեր։ Ուժեղ ֆուտբոլիստներ են կողմներով չի լինում անցնել արա բելետների։ Ով էր արա, որը սարը վարա։ Չկա սենս բան ապրել։ Նատուրիտ հետ իմ պես թիմ ունենար, տենց կարողանար խաղալ ապրել։ Ֆուտբոլիստների հաշվին են խաղում, այդպես ֆուտբոլիստները։ 11-րդ տեղ, what ես դու արա։ Մենակ իմ հետ կարա տես Ռաստովի տես խաղացողներ։ Ասենք ուրիշ խաղացող չկա ապա։
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, Xabi Alonso is the standout. He'll be looking to set the tempo and dictate the play here, Peter.
He is so integral to this team, isn't he?
Yeah, he has the quarterback influence on a team so that as soon as he gets on the ball, everyone starts making runs. He's a master passer and a beautiful manipulator of the ball.
Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Towering header!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate, on heels rather than toes.
Certain, searing and imperious.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Shooting chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Ibrahimovic clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
I think him.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Khan gets his hands on it and the danger is averted. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
And this is Neymar. Kajolu. It's a searching pass. Hangs in a header! And that's in. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
To be expected, Peter.
They've
stepped it up. Something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That is a great pick out. There's the header! No, not the best of headers. João Neves. Spread to the right. And here's Elise. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Impressive jump! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And it's been put away. Kajolu.
Palestina yara.
Danny Olmo did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's O'Reilly. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking for the run. Diaz. Now here's the delivery. And it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Goulet.
Ala lagay normal.
Snuffed out the danger.
Allah bara
He was
nuis
well
khalder
marshaled
am
there
men
because he
khadin
was
anam
denied the
bara
opportunity to turn. Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
nuis khalder am khagin ato.
Belletti. Kajolu is looking to influence the game from out wide. Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing.
Bara what a sarat.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Drogba, good purposeful running this. Oh, look at the space here.
Bara la bara.
That has not gone well. He's free, he has got space.
Pena
Oh,
lara.
there's contact there one way or another. Oh, it's a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. This further to improve their cause. Calm as you like, and they're
DJ
right around
Drogba.
it. Not much more than a formality.
I just think the keeper committed himself too early.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Half-time coming up and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Goulet. Now it's Van Basten. Can he get it through? Oh, delightful ball. Cleared away. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Danny Olmo. Shifted it to the flank.
No nero.
He's in plenty of space here.
Baş çağırsam.
Gerrard. Goulet. And he's managed to get free. Could go all the way here.
Ah!
It's a corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Diaz receives it in a wide position. And it's come back to the keeper. Kajolu. Neymar. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Ala la bilin manum.
Olise. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Drogba can lagna hang
Barcelona
start.
absolutely dominated that half,
They're gonna
Peter,
hang
and
the
now
stats.
it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Barcelona
Otega
marching
hype
seemingly
fanatica
on towards
hartog.
victory.
Ah,
3-0
this
at
gonna-
the break.
Marti.
So straight into the second half.
Será reemplazado por el dorsal
And he
14.
cuts out the supply. Yamal. That's an imaginative pass. Dink through, and it's made its way to him. Yamal. There he goes, motoring forward.
Ara let's gna.
That has been slung wide.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Little pass back.
Really got in his face there, and it was well played.
Barcelona different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I'm assuming that this is good.
Oh, he's on his own! He's had
Abre.
Euphoria, utopia,
Papa
and
ultimo.
they are cavorting. Just cruising, they are cruising. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And now he has two. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
What a lovely.
Finish! It's in! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Well, they may be down, but they're in no mood to go quietly. Goulet is the team's great visionary. Dani Olmo, Xavi Alonso, and Diaz. It's a pretty loose pass. Quarter of an hour into the second half. And they can counter here. He is through here. Van Basten proves just a little bit too strong.
Oh,
And it's Gerrard. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Kadiolu.
shut up.
Runs beyond the defence.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
The ball is loose and the chase is on. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. He's in a great position here. Bout of passing here, really easy. Shapes to shoot! Not the most accurate pass. Olise knocks it out wide. Cafu made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully.
Vay orası. Orası çano mapı. Gelen kara.
Ibrahim, a great chance!
O Burnett
Now,
silah.
who's going to be first to this?
Orası
what has
çano.
happened here?
Orası bunu.
Passing nice and neat.
Orası ne kara?
Well, that pass isn't the best.
Orası ne kara?
That is ended up in no man's land. Howson kept his eye on it, and he's there. Olise.
Kaytarraken kesarlenu.
Well, that's good defending.
Oh,
He
that's
squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Now it's Pele. Gerrard. Somewhat off
Vay.
target. Ambitious ball here.
Love person.
Kadiolu. Neymar has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Pele. Searching pass he's played there. Olise. And it's Xavi Alonso. That's going wide left. He's found a way through. Oh, such a clever touch. And it's Olmo. Van Basten is onto it in a flash. Cafu.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
He's looking
Para
unstoppable.
lava.
Well timed, excellent interception. No outsmarting him this time. And this is Van Basten. Caresses it through. And the shot!
Para lava.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And I
Cara
think we're
cutting
done.
stuff.
Yes, we are done. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the start. A show all about one side's remorselessness, ruthlessness, relentlessness.
Օֆերիստինն է, հա, եկել էր հասե։ Վիզներ դրե։ Ձկան աշկը։ Այսով էր ես կեղտոտ մնդարը արան, այն շտուպտա թիմեր։ Ես կույշն եմ ասի, հա։ Ես քո ձկան աշկ։ Ձկան աշկարա։ Այ ձկան աշկ։ Խալխես արա այդ աղա։ Կբրնամ ինձը կդրեմ։ Մեկ անես վատ պասերը տալես աղպարկեղները, չես ժգում ինչ է։
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's away we go then.
Lionel Messi, Peter. Now, there's a player who could make a mug out of anyone.
Plenty of examples of that, Jim.
Yeah, I remember when his former mentor was managing Germany's winning machine, a machine that had hammered Messi's side 7-0 on aggregate not too long before.
Very different story that night, though. 2 goals in 2 minutes. He was a bit special.
And a few doubts about him before the match on account of him not scoring in the previous couple of rounds. How wrong was that?
And he was alert to it.
Drogba clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
Little pass back.
Lovely
Pass, but can he get there? Perfectly measured that. Goulet. Gerrard. And it's Neymar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Gerrard. Now Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. Nemecha. Adriano bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's gone out for a throw-in.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Schlotterbeck is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. And it's Ronaldinho. And this is Adriano. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
That's destined for the flank. Great ball, and he's in here. Oh, look at the space here. Cuts it, he leaps for it. Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front. Pick that one out. It was a bullet.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
It's Bale! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Gerrard. Barcelona very much in the ascendancy and with a goal to their name. Drogba. Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. That's where it came from. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He is through here. A lot of space ahead of him. Can he finish? And a neat finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down.
Bravo.
He thrives in situations like that.
And yes, it's him again.
Dog. Գիտես ինչքան վաղտ։ Զանգել եմ հետ։ Զանգեցի ասին 9-ին են տալու։ Բայց շուտ տվին։
So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So off we go then. So Javier Zanetti, Jim, very little doubt, I suppose, that he will have a huge influence on the outcome today.
Absolutely, Peter. One of his teammates even said he was better than all of us put together, which goes to show how complete a player he actually is. When it comes to balancing attack and defence, I'm not sure there's ever been anyone better.
Looking tidy in possession here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Distributed tidily. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Goulet. Cross needs to be good. Yamal. Chance here to counter. Ronaldinho. Now it's Dembele. And it's Arda Goulet. Drogba. Yamal. Oh, Red, nice interception. Patience, the overwhelming virtue in this game so far. Driving on and making good progress. Oh, look at the space here. The ball goes in. Oh, that was vital. Mohamed Salah.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Oh, he's bustling through here. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And that has left him in a heap. Vitinha! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Ronaldinho. Now there's a fine ball. Nice sequence of passes, this. Is there any real chance? A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, that was certainly impressive, Peter. Great run, just a shame the finish let him down.
Ajax with the corner, there first. Mohamed Salah goes short. And there's the shot! That's going wide left. And this is Van Basten. He's through here. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Donadoni gets it clear. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. It's Neymar! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Neymar is offering a right smile there.
Vitinha can get it clear. Kajolu. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Arda Goulet. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. What a throw in. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. Now it's Neymar. And it's Kadiolu. And here's Neymar. That's very neat. And this is Gerrard. He's dealt with that really well.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He's on it. Can he get away? Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Vitinha does well not to be outdone there. Little pass back.
He had nobody else to help out there.
Donadoni. And that's gone behind for a goal kick.
Ava պայքարում։
Has a look up and drives it forward. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
What?
Triol proves too strong. Shot could be on. Van Basten, forever the opportunist. A sniff, that's all he needs. Now it's Neymar. Kajolu. To Gerrard. Schlotterbeck. And it's Belletti. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that's surely a foul, free kick. And he is going into that little black book.
Sağ blok arası başlanmışına.
Goulet. That is good strength. Over to the right flank. That is ended up in no man's land. Here's a shot! And that marks a high-octane end to the first half. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So very little to report. Nothing, indeed, in terms of goals scored.
It's not a bad game by any means, Peter, but it definitely needs an injection of some invention, creativity. There's so much you can do with all that industry by just adding a little bit of skill.
Still waiting for this to take off. It's goalless at half-time.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 13.
So, into the second half.
Será reemplazado por...
Well, both sides are eager to get going. Here's hoping that it's a good sign. Things are about to change. We need a little more life in this.
Belletti. Moved on forwards. Pele going face-to-face with his great rival. Showing good feet. And it's Gerrard. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Kajolu. Pele. That's a little off target. And here's Yamal. Now it's Doku. He's a sharp little ball here. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't take out that killer ball.
It's a good run down the right. Gerrard. Oh, we're still waiting for a goal to report here. Salah. Good driving run. Mohamed Salah! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Neymar scooting forward. Pele, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability. Can they get him away? And he's managed to get free. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Neymar. Rodri did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Shoots! Split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now they can clear their lines. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. Pass someone
Այդ
off
սկերբը
target.
խմեն էլի ապը, դե արի
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, sweet feet. Chiellini getting this one clear. Yamal! Well, that is rather wayward. Poorly directed kick from the keeper. He's given it away. That has not gone well. And back to the keeper.
Ajax couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
It is still anyone's game, 0-0.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And it's Arda Güler. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Van Basten. And that is a little undercooked. Schlotterbeck kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Dembele, expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
Ajax clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Triol has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident.
Well, the crowd's impatience is an indicator that they haven't quite given up on a goal just yet.
Pelé. Oh, it's Dembele. And this is Dembele. And he plays one through. And he's definitely onside. Timber wins the duel this time.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Oh, that's a key interception.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer, and quickly.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Goes for a shot! And that is wildly off target. Güler is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Akanji, and that's that. So we finish as we started. Try as they might, neither was able to break through.
Իդեմ յավր իչցեց, բայց աղբեր։ Իդեմ յավր իչցեց, նսվա թիմը։ Սա գնացի բարիք շեր, սպակոյն նոչ։ Դե հանեց արար։ Չեմ հիշում, հանեց թե իչցրեց։ Elang können. Tja.